Hello, hello, and welcome to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Music is still very loud despite me turning it down to like 50% of what it was. We're gonna turn it down a little bit more. Save. Alright, today we will be making Richard the Lionheart proud by embarking on a crusade against the demonic forces that are plaguing this city. So we are going to start a new game and create a new character. Hopefully I do not take up the full hour and a half that I have before my D&D session making the character, but it is entirely within the realm of possibility. Alright. Main story, difficulty, normal. Nope, we are custom character. Nope, I forgot. Next. Do I want to play a tiefling or what do I want to be? And that's clearly an earth genasi, but I'm like... Also, he looks very different from that picture, but I'll let it slide. What do we want to be? Don't really. I want to be something that has. I wanted to be an oracle, divine herbalist, or enlightened philosopher. Red. Okay, so it is just genasi.jpg. We'll go with it. Jim's, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remake Chrysomon, but as a, like, whatever, I don't think there's any difference, but it's okay. Right. An int. I feel like that's a decent spread. Obviously, knowledge arcana, because he's divine knowledge world, nature, religion. We'll deal with the other stuff later. Eat. I think this might be a good one, but... Sure. I'm gonna go with this one because it's not terrible. Also, this one's not terrible either. Cure spells, we want to be a healer. Stone. Easy, because he's Chrysomon. Yes, Chrysomon, my boy. Bless. Gonna wanna... What would we like? Sure. No. I do not know enough about Pathfinder. I recognize this one. %, would like to change his outfit though. God, is that an ugly outfit. Me trying to remember what my own character looks like. Does have a beard. Which is the closest? Thank you. That's very helpful, actually. God. That was annoying as fuck. Style. Mohawk. I think that one's the best. No. Old. Me trying to figure out where the tattoo is. It's all that part is very confusing. I don't believe it's showing up. Well, at least we know the war paint is working. The tattoos are not, for some reason. Genuinely do not understand. I think I like the ponytail better. Actually, the first face looks better now. Show no headgear. Maybe something purpley. High DK. Black, definitely.
I have no use for this.
Damn, son! And off we go. Beautiful.
I sense something.
Are you still here?
Not that I care.
Our time has come.
Forwards!
The path is clear.
We'll win this, one way or the other.
100%. No question. Chrysomon Saphinios. The third, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He is 110%, like, definitely a Sagittarius, so that's gonna be your 11. Yeah, that sounds fine by me.
First come, first served.
100%. Absolutely perfect. I have no idea what his original stats were, but that's okay. Can get more strength later. Complete. I do have to admit that I have played a little bit of this game, so I do know a little bit about what's gonna happen, but that's okay. I did play to like, I think about 20 hours, but like for this game that's not a whole lot, and I didn't get necessarily everything done. So like I'm not gonna spoil this first section, but like, yeah. It's interesting.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
What a bitch. Just saying. Terrible first
Make room,
impression.
everyone, step back! Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Kanabres.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival. O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your... My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there! Yes, you, stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces. Is that so? What street do you live on? What do you do for a living? You don't look like a local.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Kanabres. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Alright. So... Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks. But my work is not yet done.
What
I
happened
do not know
to
yet,
me?
and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can
Certainly,
I go?
but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return. But do not be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Kanabres. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Catchy medieval music. I don't need that. I already know. Da, 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 da. It's here. Medieval music. I do enjoy me some random medieval music. I love the drink, especially when the city's footing the bill. What do you say, another round? Interesting. Didn't have any speaking lines myself there, but that's okay. Our dart hit the mannequin. Where is the mannequin? This appears to be a dart throwing competition. Which is precisely what we were looking for. Left. Aim farther to the left. Very nice. Rockman has done it. The rocks are making the screen lag really hard. They're so powerful, they made the computer lag.
of locusts, leave my city!
Let the feast begin.
This part's stupid. I did feel like this part was a little dumb because it's like how
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Count to lend me a weapon. I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even. Good luck! Try not to get eaten now!
These owls. Rock. Is that a Chrysomon? Oh boy, it is struggling.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I sow.
Into the pit, not into the pit. It burns. Stop, please stop telling me. I do need to remember the way to shift the part of the camera though. Like, good lord, I always...
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Kanabres, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
I know. Thank you.
Beautiful.
We please. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh yeah, this is. No, who's there? Is a dead body. I don't need you to keep telling me about how to change.
Oh, holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head...
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
A pile of rocks is no problem for an Oread. Hold on, we'll get you out in no time.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela. Paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Kanabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Kanabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
My name is Chrysomon Saphinios III.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good...
Oh. Ah! I know what to do. Yep.
Let's see what we can do.
Cease. I mean, yes, that makes sense. Lag. Pain. Collect. Can I set so I do not see his helmet, because it is ugly as hell. Give him a short spear, a flail for now. Sir, let me hide. Book of resistance, sure. How do you hide the damn? There we go. The fine apparel of this young half-elf is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking that you were at a high society party and not in the dark catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We need to keep moving. There must be a way to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Alrighty. Loot the body. He has a dagger. Great, that's really helpful. Eh. Hey. What?
Save the last one for me.
I know how it works. Oh, you gotta turn it to turn-based. Whoopsie daisies. I much prefer turn-based mode. I was not expecting that.
I got this.
Into the fray!
Dead.
The light, take you!
And turn
I'll
on
cut
a
you
magic
wide
weapon. Hit it. Done. Tab. Another dead body. I was not expecting the explosion to do that. It just like, he was just like, bam. I was like, oh.
Quickens.
Oh my god, it's a giant fly. There we go.
The spirits demand your blood! You are today's sacrifice!
No glory without risk! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
So threatening. A giant fly. Let's see. Wow, he is slow. Slow man.
Go
Kill
for their
it.
hearts!
Into the fray!
Come on. Ray of sickness. Would giant flies be immune to poison? You would figure they would be. I mean, it saved the thing anyway, so I have no idea.
Here we go.
Let me draw the first blood.
Oh no, it's a centipede again.
No glory without risk!
Okay. There it is. I was like, what? Thank you, Anivia. I was like, what the fuck are we fighting? Dead bodies do take stuff from. Would I get anything from putting those on my person? No, he already has some. Let's give them to her. They aren't doing anything. Nope. Nope. Neither. That's unfortunate. It's better. Yeah, no. Obviously what I have on right now is the superior item. Huh? through the mushrooms. Back up.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Whatever. He totally should not have detected that, but I'm gonna let it slide for now. Man, smite evil. And go attack it.
The spirits demand your blood.
I don't know. I did play for a little while, and like obviously I didn't get far enough to figure it out, but like I don't know, something is sussy, very sussy indeed about Camellia, and like I won't believe it, but like I'm a little bit like blank sacrifice. I'm like this is a Christian household, not like a crazy other stuff. Like it's a little something, I suppose.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Wow, so good. Please die. Thank you.
Save the last one for
A
me.
monitor lizard. Wow. A lizard. Let's make her bigger. We are now going to charge the monitor lizard. Nice. I do have to say is like I am still very confused about the difference between there we go. Finally. She should be able to do this.
I'll cut you wide open.
Into the
Bam. Nice. Let's see if somebody can skin it.
A bright future awaits us.
Please skin the thing. Skin it. Damn. Depression. Keep going. Map. All good. Looks like we're hitting everything, and then we. Yep. I love this guy.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduok!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looks just as strange as her companion, like a cat, cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches the sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movement reveals the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, they might know what's going on up there.
Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Wenduag shrugs and turns away. A sword of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner, a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
I found something.
A belt.
Now what is that?
What's that there?
Gems. I mean, still huge. It's... oh no.
I can handle it.
What do we have here? Now, what is that?
Is that a trap?
Oh my god, it's Excalibur! I could make a Soul Eater reference here, but I would just date myself. Day 15, month Ardoris, the 8th, year 4715. A strange flash pierces the groom, and Chrysomon Saphinios feels the drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber, this one or another one entirely. Chrysomon Saphinios' heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, and the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks. Clutching her slashed side, she has refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Chrysomon intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Chrysomon Saphinios. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, "Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said that you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true?" The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and the images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin playing, clutching her glowing sword, a majestic golden-winged angel staring into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. "Only if you're willing. Only if you're ready. There is no going back." "Then don't waste your strength healing me. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near." There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths, a vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Chrysomon's head pounds with pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is, the person who called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Chrysomon knows how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin. The force of the attack, though originating in the vision, is terrifying. But Chrysomon is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. Broken and exhausted, a monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in this strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Deskari, the terrifying demon lord. In a movement as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel is struggling on...
The foolish angel is struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off,
intones its shadow. Its voice changes as it's moved, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorish shout, becoming young, then old, and quivering.
"Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are the one dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven?"
A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him and knows that he will never bow down before the enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slashes through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with the last remaining strength, plunges it into the rock. Chrysomon senses that the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster. This I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Chrysomon does not hear the final words, but he seems able to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The blazing in Chrysomon's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Chrysomon sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather, its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like, with a final surge of warm and soothing light. The sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Chrysomon senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it.
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
I mean, he's constantly glowing, so that's a meaningless statement, but I understand.
That was it. The light of heaven, but how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous, and when I'm upset, and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
It seems I can control it.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing! Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sull needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Kanabres.
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it, and now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentuog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier. Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
Can't hide from me.
What do we have here? I hope you appreciate this.
What's going on here?
I'll watch your back.
Magritium Turinos.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Yes, spiders. Oh no.
The light, take you!
Wow, that was quick.
The spirits demand your blood!
Jesus. She just murdered that spider.
Can't make the demons wait.
Copper ring. That's just gonna get sold. Obviously, we're giving bracers to him. There we go. What do we get? Oh yeah, potion ingredients. Let's sneak. I'd rather get the surprise initiative order. Obviously. Beautiful. I am gonna have to cut off.
They will break against our resolve.
Annoying.
No match for me.
Jesus. There it is. It's like, what are we waiting for?
You are today's sacrifice!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Two centipedes. My sister hates centipedes. I've never thought they were that scary, to be honest. They're just like, eh. I could see like how like in this situation it would be scary, but like, yes, thank you for telling me.
Let's see what we can do.
I do have to say, like, the one thing that I would say, because like I am about to have to cut off soon, unfortunately, because it's almost time for the Out of the Abyss stream. So I'm gonna fight these Spidurses. Wow. Annoying.
Damn you!
Go for their hearts!
Annoying. Ugh. I do like spiders IRL, but like spiders in this and the other Pathfinder game are annoying as fuck. Like they're like, I'm like, why won't you die? Please die. just like one of those things where you're like, please, please, I am begging you, perish. Wenduag glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan. Wenduag grimaces and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is, the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in the shield maze. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it all the way through to the end. There were a lot more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Wenduag looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go farther. And I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of our tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or what's ever left of them, without any heroics, relying on only myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find our way out to the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the Chief of Light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Alright, well, I am gonna have to set up for the Out of the Abyss stream, so we gonna switch over real quick, so I am gonna save game. Save. And then we are going to go to the main menu, accept. And we will be back with Out of the Abyss in about 13 minutes. Just gotta switch our system.